Today's video is going to be around your POS training and how to set it up, how to automatically load it on logon, and getting it set up and getting your products out. But first we're going to have a look at our utilities and our preferences within that. If we jump down to POS, we have a huge amount of preferences and settings for when setting up your POS. So you can go ahead and look at these receipt printer options, hard line amounts on receipts, a huge amount of different options, lay-by terms and conditions if you want to put them in, receipt templates, so what's going to be on the footer of the receipt printer when it's being printed, as well as reward points. So go ahead and have a look at those different options. As well as that, if we go into our utilities and preferences and into employee, we can load POS at logon. So if we have a specific computer and monitor designated for point of sale, we can simply click on this and load this on logon. This is one of the ways of getting into POS. As well as that, another way of getting into your POS is going to be simply by clicking at this button on the top. It'll load your POS. As well as that, if you go to sales and into POS. So those are the different ways of getting into it. But let's go ahead and look at what we can do within our point of sale. So simple cash sale, we have our basic layout over here for our POS. We want to add a product. Click on them, hit cash, your cash drawer will open when completed, and there is the subtotal. So real simple of getting a product out. If we want to add buttons, we can add buttons here. If we go ahead and look at adding different products, we can do so. As well as that, we can add different functions as well as products. So redeem points, EFT reprint, or by adding a product. So let's go ahead and look at how we can do that. If we go up to File and Customize POS, this will open our Customize POS screen where we can add buttons and add functions. But before we go into that, we're going to have a look at our different keypad titles and our different tills. So if we go ahead and look at our keypad titles, this is going to open up a huge amount of options for your different keypad titles. These can be for drill downs, and it will also help with your different multiple sites. This is great for grouping products specifically, and what I mean by that, if we look, we see we have a games tab here. If we jump back out and we see our games tab over here, if we've got products within a group, we simply click on that and we can have as many products again as we want in here within this keypad. So again, a huge amount of options. If we go back to our main keypad, customize POS, keypad titles, we see we have 500 different keypad titles we can put in. And again, this is great for grouping your products together. As well as that, we have different tills that we can use for different locations, up to 200. So these different tills can be used for your different cost centers, as well as different locations, or within the same area. So this is great for multi-siting. This we can enter in our different till names, add the computer name to that, what the till name is, and where it's going, its department, if it's in a different cost center. And this information here that you put in is what's going to load on the receipt printer, as well as that. So the address, the suburb, state, postcode, all that information is what is going to load as well. So you can go ahead and define all your different tills, rename them for all your different locations. As well as that, we have receipt printer details. So use receipt printer, use is a print spooler. So huge amount of different options that you have within here. Again, you can configure these in any which way you want. You can assign to your computer, so we can assign this main till, we can assign this to this computer right here. So a huge amount of options with that, setting up your keypads and setting up your tills. But let's go ahead and look at customizing a button. So we can see preset not being used. There's a couple of them. The one that we want to assign to either a function or a product, we simply click on that one, and we can see the key function can be as follows: either a quick product selection or other functions. Other functions can be like your like adding a barcode number, change keypad, adding discounts, and so on, adding a memo. Whereas a product selection is going to be your different products. Here again, you can add discounts, surcharges, or different products. But let's go ahead and adding a specific product now. Let's go ahead and add these pants. Again, this will automatically load in here. We can change this to suit our needs at best. So if we want to change this, we can say pants, so black pants, and we can say they are shorts. And you can see that this will be designed around that. Again, with our description position, we can move this around to fit in there. We can add a shortcut key to it, and we can give it a different color if we choose so. Let's give it a light color, a little bit light. Let's make it a red, and we can change the color of this, dark blue. Once we've done and we've set that up, we can even change the font if we choose so. But once we're happy with that, and once we're happy with the description, we simply hit save, and there's our button that's been created. Again, click on it, and now that product is set in there. There will be the product description and the amount, or the subtotal and the amount of that product. Again, if we choose to, we can look at our numeric keypad. If we choose so, we can use that, or we can leave it as a memo to show the item as so. We can see also a huge amount of information here. If there's a sales number, receipt printer, what till is being used, at what location, who is using it, and what is the date and time that this transaction has happened. If we choose so, we can also double click and see what's happening with this product. If we double click, we can see our product prices and what's happening with this product, whether it's in a price matrix, whether it has customer discounts with it, and so on. We jump back out of there. If we add an item that isn't in a product matrix, this is a product matrix item. If we add, say, our blue pen, double click, and again it'll show the same concept behind that. So what the prices are excluding, including whether it's in a price matrix or not, and what customer discounts are attached to that. And you can see here no discounts are there. Once that's done, it'll load the subtotal. Sale has been done. If you wish to take out an item, simply click on the X here, and we say we don't want this blue pen anymore, and product is now gone. If we double click on the product and not the description, this will open up this specific product's status. So if we want to see what's going on with this product, when it's coming in, is it allocated to any bins, and what shipping container is it coming in on, and what sort of stock we have, or what sort of stock is available, we can see that from this screen here as shown. So here we go, in stock, what's been allocated, is it in any different bins or batches, is it coming in on any containers, and what's going on with that product. Again, that's double clicking on the product, and if you double click on the description, it'll take you back to your product prices here. Once that's done, simply hit cash, transaction complete. There's a couple of ways, well, there's another way of accessing your products. with not having a button. So the one option is to have a button to access your products. Otherwise, you can go ahead and click on the product list button here. That'll open up your full product express list, where you can choose or type in or search for any product. Double click, there it is, being added in. You can make this an invoice. We can send this out to a customer specific. So if the customer's walked in and it's a specific customer and we want to attach this product to that customer, we can simply say invoice and invoice it to this company here. And that's another way of just specifying, if you wish to, who this product is going to. What we can do as well is we can look at setting a different function if we choose so. So again, if we go up to the top here and say customize POS, and we want to create a function around our products, we can go ahead and select that. So again, the same as before, as we did with our black pants, we simply click on a preset that hasn't been used. We can then search for the function we wish to add. So if we say we want to do a memo line for that, set that up again however we want to, change the font, and don't want to add a shortcut to that, save and close. There we go. Once we click memo line, we can go ahead and do that. That'll open up that function. So real simple and easy in creating these. Another way of actually entering a product would again either select from here, select the product list, or again type in or scan the barcode that is related to that product. So those are your three different ways in inserting a product into your POS. We jump ahead back into customize POS. We can choose to delete buttons if we choose so. So if we don't wish to use this button anymore, we can simply reset this button. Do you wish to reset? Yes, we do. And now this preset is not in use. If we choose to reset, and again you can choose your different tabs from here. In our games tab that was in the bottom there, we go back up to our main tab. This will add all your keypad titles in here if you've got many. But regardless of that, whatever screen you're in, if you wish to reset those buttons, you simply click on the one, hit reset. Or if you wish to reset all the buttons, you would simply click reset all over here. Jump back out. So there you are. That is your POS training, how to set it up, how it's designed, and how you can edit that in any which way you choose. So there you are. That's POS training. Thanks for watching.